It's good to be back in the wasteland. So could Fallout 76 really go free to play? Well, we've got some brand new rumors and rumblings about Fallout 76 going free to play. Plus, we've got some new limited time items added to the shop. I'll show you guys those. And then we're going to be talking about some new changes to Fallout 76 that went under the radar, and Bethesda finally addresses them and updates some of their patch notes. Plus, Bethesda responds about their customer support leaks and goes into detail about what happened with that. And you guessed it, we're going over your top comments, so leave a comment down below. It could end up in a future video. But welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wonders, to Open World Games. Let's rock and roll. Let's get straight into this. So yeah, first of all, some new shop items were added to the shop. Limited time stuff here. Check it out. A fruit hat. Oh boy. And then also, as you could see, there was some power armor skins added as well. Let me see if I can get that back up for you guys. There it is. So it's the Blackbird Power Armor paint set, and you unlock it for 1,800 atoms there. So let me know if you think those prices are still too expensive or not, and how many atoms do you guys currently have in your, well, I guess you would say inventory. So let me know. I'm very curious. But yes, let's talk about Fallout 76 first of all. The potential of it going free to play. There's been a lot of articles that say Fallout 76 free to play? Sure, why not? So could this actually be happening with Fallout 76? Well, I mean, when you go back over to the shop items here, that's like almost $20 when that's like free to play money. So it just depends if people are actually willing to spend that kind of money on skins and stuff like that. So that is the question. Do you think $20 is too overboard? I think it's pricey. I think it's premium pricing, and it's already price pointed at like a free-to-play model, in my opinion. So I think they're going to have to offer a lot more in the shop, the Atomic Shop, at least as long as it doesn't influence gameplay, of course, if they're going to do anything with it being free to play. Of course, gameplay enhancements can't be something in the Atomic Shop ever, in my opinion. It can only be, you know, cosmetics and stuff like that, stuff for your settlement, and, you know, those simple cosmetic upgrades. But yeah, I think they're going to have a rough time getting it into free to play if they ever actually do that. So we will see. There was also a post out on, you know, Reddit that says, Bethesda, do not make this game free to play. And this was from Bethesda. And he goes on to say, there's been some talk by gaming journalists that this game may make more sense to go free to play in the future. I just want to say, do not do that. Fallout with free to play mechanics, essentially making you pay more money to fully enjoy the game, would be the biggest slap in the face to your fan base. While this is a multiplayer game, it is nothing like ESO, where something like that would make sense. You silently nerfed resource gathering already, and you've made XP even bigger slog to earn. Do not start selling things that will boost these. That would be the greediest thing I could possibly imagine. Yeah, so I think they're thinking, you know, when we talk about free to play, it would be in the long term. This wouldn't be happening immediately because you have customers that have already laid down the $60, and you would piss them off big time if you went free to play right now. So we're talking about like in a year and a half, I think. You know, there's other games, you know, in the industry that look to possibly going free to play. You know, EA is also looking at other games. Like it's possible down the road that Battlefront could go free to play possibly. So who knows what's going to happen with that one too. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys would like to see from Fallout 76. Do you think they should just reduce the price and keep it at a lower price, or go all in with the free to play stuff? I know if they did do free to play, it would definitely, you know, make the user base grow if it was done properly, but who knows? Okay, so let's go over the new changes to Fallout 76. Of course, we had that recent patch, and we're prepping ourselves for the next patch, which will be December 11th. I'm hyped for that one. So the patch notes go on to say this, and this was updated on December 6th. It says, ballistic fiber can now appear in train station vendor and ammo vending machine inventories and can be purchased for cap. So that's a new update there. And then it says also for vendors, added guaranteed bulk repair components to train station vendors. So keep that in mind when you visit those train station vendors. And then also it says workshops, higher level resource collectors now generate ore instead of scrap, or can be smelted into varying amounts of related type of scrap using some acid at a chemistry station. So there are some workshop updates for you about those higher level resources. And then also it says resource collector accrual rates and carrying capacities have been reduced for each resource, including ammo and fusion core collectors. Now, let me know what you guys think of that one. Should Bethesda have even touched that, or do you think they did fine by messing with that? Then also the Scorch Beast Queen. It says encounters with the Scorch Beast Queen have been rebalanced to better accommodate 8 high-level players, and her damage mitigation has been reduced from 50 to 30%. I've heard that there's been some issues with this Scorch Beast Queen update. Like some people are saying that's not true, some people are saying that it is, so varying opinions about these patch notes. Now also weapons. Automatic weapon damage has been increased by approximately 20% across the board. Now it goes on to say additionally weapons that have been modded to become automatic have received a 5% damage increase. So that's the noteworthy thing there. That's what's changed right there. And then what do we have next? Well, we have damage scaling. It says addressed an issue that could cause players above level 50 to deal less PvP damage than intended while using high level weapons. I was going to say damage. So yeah, there's that change. They fixed a little error there. And then also they noted some other fixes here. It says for BattleBots, fix an issue that can prevent this quest from resuming correctly if other players leaves and then returns to the area. Fix an issue that could prevent the quest from progressing to the next step despite repairing Freddy's ID. And they're speaking about Cold Case. Now, Death from Above. The Scorch Beast Queen will now correctly flee the area if the timer expires and the quest is failed. So some fixes to specific quests, and that'll definitely make the game overall more enjoyable, especially for any newcomers that actually come into the game. And if you want to check out those quests. Then it says photo mode. Characters no longer use incorrect poses while certain weapons were equipped in photo mode. So there is that. So that's the latest happenings around the patches. Now we're going to go into Bethesda support actually addressing their recent fiasco where they leaked some, private customer details to, basically, I guess you would say the world. So let's go over that. So this is what they said. As previously reported on December 5th, 2018, we experienced an error with our customer support website that resulted in exposure of a limited number of customer support tickets. Upon discovery, we immediately took down the customer support website, remediated the error, and restored the customer support website. We have conducted further investigation and analysis of this incident and would like to provide our Bethesda community with an update. So they say this: from our investigation, we have learned that on December 5th, 2018, there was a brief period of time during which customers accessing our customer support website may have been able to view the customer support tickets submitted by other customers during that same period. Based on our current investigation, we believe this exposure window lasted approximately 45 minutes. So hopefully some psycho didn't view that info. Just kidding. It says, during this exposure window, fewer than 123 customer support tickets were submitted and may have been partially or fully viewed by others accessing the customer support website. Of those 123 tickets, it appears that no more than 65 customer support tickets contained personal data that may have been exposed. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what is this personal data? Well, they do go on to say this: upon review of the exposed customer support tickets, we have confirmed that no user account passwords or full credit card numbers were included. The personal data exposed within the support tickets included the following stuff. It says name, username, and contact information, proof of purchase information provided by a limited number of customers related to the game purchase from third-party retailers. And they say we are in the process of contacting customers who may have been impacted. We greatly value and appreciate our Bethesda community. Again, we sincerely apologize for this situation. So that's that. Complete fiasco. Hopefully, you know, Bethesda isn't in the news for more stuff. You know, this is just not good at all. So yeah. Alright, so let's go over your top comments right now. Leave a comment down below for a chance for it, again, to end up smack dab in the video. So let's do this. The first, so we're going to go over top comments, by the way, about the Outer Worlds new game from Obsidian Entertainment, which looks absolutely amazing. So this was what you guys had to say about that. This was from the Moldy Toast, who says, New Vegas, I can be a cowboy. The Outer Worlds, I can be a space cowboy. Pretty much sums it up for sure. Now, the next comment comes from Infamous Wildman that says, it looks like what Fallout would have been if they continued the series with Obsidian. Yes, and actually, you know, I'm going to say no, because if Obsidian Entertainment had continued, you know, with Fallout New Vegas, it would have been running on the Creation Engine. And we all know the Creation Engine right now is becoming out of date. I'm so curious to see what they do with the Unreal 4 engine with a game like the Outer Worlds. That's the engine it's running on, and it looks really, really smooth. That's all I'm going to say. So I think, you know, it might be a blessing in disguise that Obsidian Entertainment broke away perhaps from the Creation Engine. So we'll see what happens with that one, because it's just, there's no doubt that the Creation Engine has to be updated more than what we're experiencing with Fallout 76, especially when we're talking about Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. And next up, it says this. This is from Hostita or something? Hostita? Whatever. He says, single-player games are making a comeback. Finally. Yes, man. It's so exciting. There's been a slew of announcements related to single-player games, Cyberpunk, you know. And then even, you know, games that have been out more recently, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that game's excellent. I love that game. And, you know, Ubisoft is also proving that, hey, you know, gamers, they want single-player content, and we're going to provide it. And, yeah, so Bethesda, they need to get back on track. They need to get back on track to what they used to do, get the engine up to date, and, you know, just don't lose their identity, because, yeah, Fallout 76 is still a lot of fun. Still a lot of fun, but I'm sure that a lot of people would prefer to also have the ability to play that game offline. And then also, I'm just going to say, yes, NPCs would be nice. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned here, 2 Open World Games, for more Fallout 76 news. You know, I'm covering the Outer Worlds. Also, there's a lot of Borderlands 3 stuff going around right now as well. Check out my backlog of videos, especially the recent ones. Thanks, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you back in the Wasteland. Take it easy.